divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Bucs, and it comes your way next.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Brady now on first down. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Brady now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. 4 consecutive passes to begin this opening drive, and you can't argue with the results. They've already driven it into the red zone and a fresh set of downs here to play with.
Which means there's a lot of trust by the play caller, by the quarterback, the receivers, you name it. Everyone locked in, everyone doing their job. I continue to go in that direction because right now they got the defense back on their heels.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Brady again. And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take... The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he brings it back to right around it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Caught by Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
This throw nearly intercepted. The big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
Again, it's Brady. And Jones has it over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun now for Brady. Completes it to Aguilar.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the 1st half. They've got to turn things around quickly. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Brady.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. From the gun, it's Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Irv Smith Jr., 31 yards.
And the Bucs have cut it back within a score. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tie.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, not much time remains here in this 1st half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores.
And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Brady.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Brady.
Quick throw, finding Mike Evans.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A pass underneath for Fournette.
And he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Buccaneers
Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Throwing now is Brady. Over the middle to Evans. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Now Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27. From the 27, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Brady to throw again. Right back to Chris Godwin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he has the play. They just didn't.
So they were facing the deficit coming out. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A very solid gain of 27.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Brady going to throw. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Evans. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And out across midfield down to the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a second.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
So still time remaining here in this fourth quarter, but the touchdown there puts him back out in front.
And you and I both know that their defense will not very subtly remind everyone that they started all of this because they held firm on the last drive and only gave up a field goal. Gave it back to the offense in a tied game and said, okay, your turn now, make something happen.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. 2nd down, back to Fournette. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Inside handoff now to Fournette. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. They'll run it again with Fournette. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. They're
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Brady to throw. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Brady. This is Smith with a grab. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, sometimes you get a miss. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.